Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Much Ado by Katrina Bennett.
If I'm lost, you will look and you will find me, time after time. If I fall, you will catch me, you've all been waiting, time after time. It had been 11 long months, sitting in the sidelines, skirting around the periphery, aimlessly bumbling around like a mozzie in your ear hole when you're trying to sleep on a 30-degree night. Just generally trying everyone's patience, and quite possibly mine. I was overpaying other people to do my job, joining my friends for coffee after the ride or hike, or hearing about everyone's wonderful holidays and adventures. I was now a highly sprung coil, lurking like a kookaburra at a barbecue, just waiting for the right moment to swoop in, join the party, and take off with the highly prized best cut. To be fair, I am nothing if not a highly delusional optimist. The all clear was given, I could go back to work. That obviously meant I should celebrate by rounding up some besties and going on a 3-day hike in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a heat wave. My victorious kookaburra-ish swooping back into full-time life was more akin to the runt hatchling falling out of the nest and futilely flapping their wizened little wings, gaining just enough wind beneath their feathers to avoid hitting the ground. Sure, I could have started out with a singular day hike, but where would be the fun in that? That's what good mates are for, to build you up and give you the confidence of a demented orange man with a Truth Social account. Clearly, the next box to tick before I actually stepped foot into my place of work was to get back onto my bicycle. Whilst there may have been some apprehension on the behalf of my loved ones, there was no such qualms for me being reunited with my trusty two-wheeled steed. After all, it was just like riding a bike. A quick spin had me falling immediately back in love with my favourite non-snow sport. It was immediately decreed that an adventure was required to cement the pact between me and my pedal-powered pal, that it was not allowed any further attempt on my life. The third time may prove to be the unlucky charm. And that's how I found myself excitedly sneaking out of the house, no need to unnecessarily worry the family, before 8 a.m. on a balmy summer's Sunday morning, at a time that has never previously existed in my world. I rode down to meet the girl gang at the Warrandyte Bridge. I was pumped. Hours happily spent climbing and descending through trails in the bush. Leisurely breaks for a snack or 10. As my enthusiasm increased, so did the temperature. Having been unaccustomed to the concept of sweating and rehydrating, there was nary a drop of liquid in my water bottle by the time we got back to the bridge. There was absolutely no way in God's parched, scorched earth that I was riding up the final hideous hill to my house. Decamping to the Grand Hotel was the only logical solution. We solved a lot of the world's problems over a few bevies, except for one. The hill home still existed. But I haven't got this far in life without being resourceful. A short, wobbly stint along the river path, splashing through the river, a bush bash up the opposite riverbank, and I'd be home. Pfft, easy. Clambering down the rocks and into the river with my bike over my shoulder, I had all the aura of a Year 9 physics teacher. I may as well have had 5 different coloured biros lined up in my pocket of a short-sleeved shirt tucked into a pair of ill-fitting Harry high pants for all the loss of swagger that occurred. I hadn't considered that I would be having to negotiate my way through every woman, man, dog and child from northeast Melbourne who decided a swim in the Yarra was top-tier Sunday entertainment. And they certainly hadn't expected some mad woman swanning through, fully dressed in their cycling clothes, bike in hand. I had almost made it to the other side with most of my dignity intact when, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something feathery launching at me. Dropping my bike, launching into the defence position, using it as a shield just in time from the hissing, beaky madness of Mother Duck and her 6 ducklings. You have to be joking. The one and very same family I had addicted earlier this morning, yelling at them to go swim in the damned river, after it appeared that they had ram-raided Terry White's pharmacy, taken off with and ingested their entire supply of Metamucil, and desecrated my pool with the resultant effect on their bowels. And the friends that have supported me through everything? Still on the side of the river, happily filming the whole thing. It really is time for me to go back to work. If I fall, you'll catch me. You've all been waiting, time after time, time after time.
This story was read by Rebecca Rose and Sandy Miller.